Good evening everyone, it's the 20th of the 9th 2012. I've been requested to do a storm video for tomorrow, which would make it the 21st of the 9th 2012, being Friday. Sorry about the truck noises here, I'm just out west at Arachula working and I'm in my caravan, so it's a little bit noisy out here tonight. Alright, so one of the things we look at when predicting storm days is other models. This is the WRF model, and what I'm looking for here is the light blue shaded area, which is actually precipitation or rainfall. Now you can see that tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock you have this blue shaded area around the southeast Queensland corner, indicating that storms will have occurred and produced rainfall. That's the WRF model. The XSR, which is a bomb model, also has at 1 o'clock the light blue precip area starting around the western Darling Downs and through the central Darling Downs. If you move on to 4 o'clock, you'll see that blue area increases to incorporate the southeast Queensland coast as well. Okay, so you can see that both models are pretty much indicating light blue areas over the southeast quarter of Queensland tomorrow, indicating storms with precipitation. If you go on to our thunderstorm GFS model, which is the lifted index, we speak about this model a lot. We believe that within 24 hours it's very accurate, and it can be accurate right out to 7 days, but we try to keep things a little bit tight so that, you know, we're not crying wolf too much. Okay, so anything in the dark blue indicates severe potential, so anywhere that's say neg 4s, 5s or better. You do have to have other ingredients and elements as well with this. This is a lifted index. This is the temperature difference in the parcel of the air, the rising air parcel. So you do have to have moisture as well. The BOM have been very reluctant with tomorrow being a storm day due to the fact that one of the main models they use, the EC model, that they swear by, has been holding back on moisture for tomorrow. The number of other models that I've been looking at have been increasing the moisture, so that's why we've run with it. Now late this afternoon on the BOM forecast updates at 6:45 PM tonight, they've actually increased these storm chances for tomorrow, so they've sort of either given in to pressure of other models or EC has come on board. Quite frankly, I don't even look at EC, I don't like it. I just like to use the one that I've looked at for the past however many years, and we've come to learn how to adapt it and change it. So you can see there tomorrow that areas over Brisbane, southeast Queensland, Dalby, Darling Downs, plenty of lifted index. Even though around Mitchell and Roma has lifted index tomorrow in neg 6s, which is purple, the moisture is a lot shallower out there. There's not a lot of moisture. Get closer to the coast over towards Brisbane and Darling Downs and east of the ranges, the moisture increases near the coast. So I've got a lot better chance there. Okay, what are we going to look at now? Okay, the key level winds for in the 850 levels, which is about 4,000 to 5,000 feet. What we're looking at here is winds coming in from the ocean and down and over the inland. So you can see that north of Rocky they come in here over the coastline and they wrap back around and they feed all the way in, say over Charleville, Mitchell, Roma, Dalby, Gundy, southeast Queensland for sure, down in around Gympie, bit of a wrap around there on Bundy. Alright, so you've got moisture coming in from the ocean. This is critical at this level. You need to have it, otherwise nothing happens. We've got that. We've got it at 1 o'clock and we've got it at 4 o'clock. But 4 o'clock it moves through towards the east. So, you know, Taroom, Dalby, Brisbane, Gold Coast, Lismore. It does move through a little bit. That's fine. That's what you'd expect storms to do, move from west to east. The other thing you need to have is upper level support. Jamie wanted me to be 5 minutes. I said 4. I've gone 4 minutes 30, so I better hurry my shit up. Alright, so you've got to have upper level support as well, which is an upper level trough or cold air upstairs. This is at about 20-odd thousand feet, and you can clearly see over southern Queensland, the light white area, light blue area is cold air. Negative 16 to be exact, whereas up around here around Rocky you've only got neg 9 up here. You can see the gradient. The temperatures are decreasing very quickly over this area, and that's why we get the chance of these storms, because hot air rises up through the cold air. Alright, severe potential for tomorrow. Let's load the sounding and have a look at the actual plot. Okay, I've adjusted this, and our magic figures for tomorrow is a temperature of 28 and a dew point of 15. If the dew point only reaches 13, the temperatures probably need to be about 30, and I'm confident we'll get to that. What these two changing numbers here do, temperatures and dew points, is change this rising parcel of air. That starts off there at 30, that starts off there at about 15. They triangulate. That area there must be above the red line. It breaks the cap. It allows the clouds to develop. So once we've established that triangulation there, we've broken the cap, as we call it, the lid, and up they go. Up go the storms. You can see the gap between the red line here, which is the temperature, and the lifted parcel line here, which is the grey line. Quite a large amount of gap between there. This brown line here is 0, freezing level. Draw that line up. Right. That line intersects there. Anywhere above that is freezing. So you've got a lot of energy and a lot of clouds lifting up beyond the freezing level. So what does that give you? Hail. And we saw Jamie get bogged in that earlier in the week and then nearly get wiped out by a truck. He's okay and will be okay, but there is a threat tomorrow of hail. Anywhere from, I'd expect a lot of marble-sized hail from any storms, but given this gap, this cape, which is energy, in the freezing levels, we could get some bigger hail tomorrow. Alright, there's not a lot of turning in the atmosphere tomorrow. You can see the winds are all coming from the same direction. When I speak about flash floods, I speak about the atmosphere turning and doing 360s and U-bolts on top of each other. Tomorrow they'll be generally coming through. We go the 700s, which is steering. We come across, and the storms will be generally coming from the west. It's as simple as that. Alright, so tomorrow, gusty winds, quite a lot of cape. The downdrafts will be strong, so we're looking for damaging winds, large hail, and dangerous lightning. On HSC, if you're on desktop, doesn't work on mobile, but on desktop up the top here we've got tabs, we've got page links. There's a little arrow here, you can drop them down. See that? Beside the PayPal button, the donate button, you can drop that down. We have the national radar and we've got national rainfall. You can check out those, and we've also got Queensland Alert, which is any emergency information going on at any one time, from traffic to power outages to severe storms to whatever. Queensland Alert, we'll be using that a lot this year. Alright, we got the storm chase tours there and photos. And okay, the bomb, also national warnings. Alright, now that we cover big events nationally, we have the national warnings page. You can click on that, go to Queensland, have a look. Simply drop down the tabs at the top of HSC on page on Facebook. Also, you'll see a button here that is liked. You can add HSC to your interests. You can add it to your page favourites, alright? What Facebook does, every time HSC does an update, it selects who it sends these updates out to. It doesn't hit everyone. Alright, I can tell you how much that warning hit today, how many people it hit. Or let's say our forecast reached 11,000 people, okay? It didn't reach the whole 31,000 on HSC, it reached 11,000. And that's because Facebook has limitations on newsfeed. The only way to get that to go further is if you comment, like or share, okay? So basically what we're trying to get people to do is add it to your interests, add HSC to your interests, add it to your page favourites, and make sure that you've got show in newsfeed checked. Under liked, show in newsfeed. If you don't, you won't get it. You won't see our updates. You won't see any bomb warnings, you won't see storms, you won't see photos, or jack shit. You've got to go and activate all this stuff, thanks to Facebook. Alright, I'll keep going. That is 9 minutes, almost 10. Jamie will strangle me. He'll go, you useless idiot, you've gone over 4 minutes again. But it's my first video for a while. Just repeating, severe storms likely tomorrow, particularly over the Darling Downs, southeast coast, Wide Bay Burnett. Probably a bit dry out west, but there will be a chance out there as well. Gusty thunderstorms, damaging winds, large hail, dangerous lightning. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'll go and upload this video.